What's up, guys? So today I'm driving back and I'm doing the long, awful drive from Arkansas down to Texas. So I figured, you know what the heck? I've never documented a long road trip before, so I was like, let's do it. And I will make it a lot shorter for you guys than it is for me. So we're gonna start the packing process. I'm gonna show you guys what I bring with me for a week's trip of stuff, or a week's worth of stuff for a trip. There you go. First things first, wear your most comfortable shirt, wear your most comfortable ratchet pants, shorts, whatever the heck you want to wear. Sometimes wear sweatpants over shorts, so when it gets warm in my car, take off the sweatpants. That usually doesn't work very well though, because it's really difficult to do that while I'm driving. And make sure you smell good. You don't want to be bathing in your own stank for 5, 6, 7 hours in a car ride. And neither does the person with you. So spray yourself down with a little bit of cologne, or take a shower, or brush your teeth, or all three. Actually do all three, please. Because for the love of humanity, that's going to help everyone. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and move on to packing. Xbox One. I mean, like, what would life be without Xbox? I really don't even want to think about it. 2 controllers so that I can whoop somebody's butt in whatever game we decide to play. I got to bring the classics. Project Cars. The most incredible racing game of all time. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't like it, it's because you suck. Chargers. All you gotta make sure you got your chargers. Camera, laptop, and iPhone. This is the longest charging cable ever, and it's just incredible because I can walk across the room while I'm charging my phone. It's nuts. Now on to the lesser important things, the clothing. Alright, now we got that sucker filled up, ready to go. I have to pack my toiletries, so I guess let's go ahead and do that. De-stankify myself. Boom. I'm gonna enjoy that the entire way home. Chapstick is a must. You never know. You never know when you're gonna need that. As far as actual necessities, I think that's gonna be it so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up the rest of this junk into my backpack. I always like to take just a backpack. And gotta bring my laptop. If I don't bring my laptop, well, it usually results in a bad time. And I wouldn't be able to edit this video like I will be able to. So bring the laptop. And I always like to bring a couple extra microfiber towels, just because. And a Sharpie, because you never know when some weirdo is going to ask me to sign their butt. I'm just kidding. I ain't bringing a Sharpie. And keys. Thankfully, there is no way I can actually forget these. Boom. That's about it. Thankfully, I am done with this room. Now I'm going to go ahead and pack the car. So the car is all prepped and ready to go, and I got everything packed up. That's good. Got my pillow. Can't go without that. Got my camera equipment. Everything's ready. Everything's good to go. Prime the fuel pump, and then while it's warming up, I'll set up my GoPro. Oh yeah. First things first, I've got to make sure that I set this sucker on highway. So it's on highway. Don't know why I'm changing it. Highway. Boom. Volume all the way up. And this is a Passport 8500 for you guys that are curious, because I know that's going to be asked. So it's Passport 8500 X50, and yes, it does incredible things. It's awesome, but it's also very loud and annoying, so yeah. Alright, so the car is warmed up. Got my GoPro in place so I can periodically update you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get on the road because it's midday. It's actually way past midday, so I really want to start going. So, alright, let's go. Alright, so I have driven for a total of 30 seconds, and it is time for gas stop numero uno. Alright, I'm at this Shell station. Last fill up on 91 octane that I will have for quite some time, and I can't say I'm not pumped about that. Alright, so here we go. Fill her up. Wow, my microphone is by my tit. That's cool. Alright, getting on the highway! Yeah! I'm actually really trying not to go like full throttle here because I'm really trying to conserve gas. One of the ways I keep myself entertained is by watching everything that this does and keeping an eye on my air to fuel ratio, which you probably can't see right now. So I watch my fuel economy and sit there and mess with that because it gives a live feed of that, and that's pretty fun. So I got my boost gauge right there. Sometimes play with that a little bit. And then I got my air to fuel. What the heck are you running a 13 air to fuel right now for? Okay, anyways. Yeah, this is what I do. I sit there and just monitor, and then I jam out, but you guys can't see me do that because I'm using music's too awesome to be put on YouTube. So anyways, so I will keep you guys periodically updated. Next thing I want to show you is just kind of honestly how beautiful it is driving through Arkansas. I'll also talk about the tunnel. The tunnel is the best part about this drive, period. So anyways, I will see you guys next time I turn on the camera. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Somebody please come look at this. So cool. So cool. Yes. This is the best part of the trip right here. And I have to let you guys experience it with me. So, 45 miles down, turn 1 appears. Here we go. Ready? Here comes the merger! So exciting! Yeah, that was turn 1 of 3. Just wait for the next one. It's nuts. It's terrible. So, this person passing me on the left. I'm going to make an example out of this person. The key to driving and the key to traveling long distances is not to be the person that drives fastest on the road. It's to follow the person that drives fastest. Because when that happens, well, you can drive just as fast as them if you keep a decent amount of distance behind them. Yet, if there is a cop, they're the one that's going to get pulled over. And then you get to keep going. So, pro tip, don't be the faster driver because, well, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get pulled over for it. So, just keep that in mind. So, okay, there's probably some questions on, what it's like to drive a car like this on road trips. The things that do suck is I hate that I am putting my tires through this amount of stress, or I hate that I'm losing rubber for this reason instead of, gripping corners and stuff like that. 2, suspension. Coilover suspension. Now, you get used to it over time, but I tell you what, it is the biggest pain in the butt, especially on some of these rougher roads. Especially, dude, when you gotta poop, it's like, oh man, this is like literally shaking my stomach out of my butt. That's what it's doing. So, that kind of sucks. And then, it doesn't bother me, but a lot of people don't like drone. I don't mind drone at all. I grew up racing dirt bikes, and you obviously don't have a tach or a speedometer or anything on a dirt bike, so I grew up learning how to listen to stuff, so drone doesn't bother me. And just putting mileage on the chassis just really kind of blows. Now, positive things. I love road tripping in fast cars because I can pass people when they're pissing me off and driving too slow. And as terrible as that sounds, I don't drive like a complete douche. I still keep in consideration, other people's feelings and how other people are on the road. But at the same time, it is really nice to be able to go full throttle and just blast past somebody if they're just absolutely making you mad. Because when you're driving a big car, like a family car or even a truck or a van, anything like that, you know very well that you can be full throttle and it can take you 15 seconds to pass somebody. And that's honestly kind of dangerous. With me, I can pass somebody in 3 seconds because I can be going 60 miles an hour, I can downshift into 3rd gear, and all I have to do is basically turn left and then turn back to right, get back in the right lane, and then I'm good. And always wave to people that move over to the right for you because you want to be nice and courteous to everyone around you. So yeah, another pro tip. When people move over to the right lane, wave at them with all 5 fingers, please. And that doesn't mean you have to wave with the middle finger for people who don't move over. Just don't be rude. Just, it's okay to have road rage. I get pissed. I get more pissed at the amount of bugs that hit my windshield and the amount of stupid things my car does on the way. But, I guess that's how I can summarize road tripping in a race car is a lot of stress on you and very expensive on your wallet. Whatever. Peace out. Oh, that's a raindrop. No, that was a bug. Okay. Anyways, alright. I'm going to turn on some tunes again, and I will, I'll keep you guys updated. I might add that in most portions of the South, and yes, I grew up in the South, I grew up in Texas. It's funny because everybody has trucks around here, especially in this part of the country, or this part of the state at least. People don't know what a race car is, except for NASCAR. People give me some funny looks. They look at my car and go, what the hell is that? That's some loud minivan. That's some weird stuff. Whoever decided it was a good idea to put stoplights in the middle of an interstate highway should be Spartan kicked in the nuts or the ovaries. Whoever made it, I don't know. But seriously, people. Wow, this road is terrible. This road right here that I'm driving on is the closest thing to a bounce house you're ever gonna get in any given vehicle. I've got about 200 bugs dead on my windshield, and I'm gonna try and rain-X these little pieces of crap off, and they ain't coming off. These are sticky bugs too. Arkansas bugs, I think they eat freaking Elmer's glue, so they stick on your windshield, never come off. Okay guys, I want you to prepare yourselves for turn number 2. Unlike real racing, this is not a corkscrew. I call this the corkscrew this, and this is why. It doesn't matter what type of suspension you have, this is never fun. Get in front of these people. Like I said. Alright, so here is the infamous Lake Eufaula. It's usually a lot prettier. I'm assuming the lake is just turning over, because it looks like about 1 million people took a dump right in the middle of the lake right now. It's so brown and disgusting. So hey, look at these old Mustangs. That's kind of cool. It's some eye candy right there. Wow. Okay, hold up. Wow, old Mercedes too. That is nuts. So fun fact, right here, and I'm still on Eufaula. I just recorded that like a couple minutes ago. Right here, I peed while driving in a Gatorade bottle, and a lemon Gatorade bottle, as a matter of fact. So that was fun. It was not easy. All right, so I am now entering McAlester, Oklahoma. This strip of road from now until quite literally the second I get into Texas. So the next hour to hour and a half of my life is going to feel like a complete lifetime, because this is the most heavily ticketed portion of road I've ever driven on in my life. All right, so radar detector's going off. I'm entering one of these small towns that, well, ticket way too much. So I'm gonna get in the right lane. I'm gonna slow down. Wow, see, it just goes down to 40. The speed limit was just 60. There was no transition from 60 to 40. That is how these towns do it. And there he is. Haha, I'm going the speed limit. I'm gonna drive through probably 6 or 7 towns just like that, where the speed limit goes from like 70 or 60 all the way down to 40, just like that. And if you're not paying attention, you'll get a ticket, and that's just it. It's really stupid. I'm getting closer to Texas now, and I always pass this. It's this giant facility. It's this prison, huge prison in the middle of Oklahoma. And it's like freaking Shutter Island crap. It's huge. The barbed wire fences are taller than like the lights, the standing huge like highway lights, huge ones. It's nuts. So I'm always just like, ugh, every time I drive by it. But so I just passed the big casinos. There's somebody pulled over. I love passing the big casinos because it means one thing: I'm almost out of this state. And the sad thing is, the second I start getting it, and it's without fail, every single time I'm leaving this state, one thing happens. My radar detector starts going crazy, and I muted it because you can't hear it right now, but the KA band is going absolutely nuts. And KA is the signal for people who want to pull you over. And that's kind of sad, because it means one of two things. It means, welcome to my state, I'm gonna pull you over, or two, before you leave, I'm gonna make sure you pay me some money first. So that's how Oklahoma is. Is it sad? Is it sad that I honestly feel like if I drive through Oklahoma without getting ticketed or pulled over, that I made money today? Like, I feel like I made $200 today. See what I'm talking about? I just muted it and it got a different K-band. Gosh. It's nuts. Okay, I've been waiting for this moment for about 3 hours now, or 2 hours, I don't know, too long. I'm almost out of the frying pan, which for those of you who are not aware of the geographical nature of the United States, Oklahoma is shaped kind of like a frying pan, more like a pot, but I say frying pan, you kind of get the point, so that's that. I'm almost in Texas, and for those of you who live in Oklahoma, I make fun of a lot of things, and it's really easy to make fun of this state, just because I've grown up as a sister state to Oklahoma, so I know basically everything bad about the state, and I say that. So I really don't hate the state. Some of the portions I'm just like, seriously, are you freaking kidding me? But in all seriousness, I'm not trying to deliberately deface the state of Oklahoma. Just don't take it personally. Oh, here's Texas. Oh, that's good. I already feel more intelligent. Oh, I'm just kidding. Kind of. All right, here comes turn number 3. All right, guys, here we go. Here's turn number 3. Get prepared. Oh, I got to apex this just right. Downshift. All right, gas. All right, oop, nope, let off. Apex just right. Downshift again. Downshift again. I'm good. It's probably the least exciting thing I've done all day. But I am about to fill up on some 93 octane, and I tell you what, I'm pretty pumped about that. And here is this Shell station. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take care of my business, and then I'm going to keep going. So I've been sitting here for a sec, letting my car get warmed up, and not warmed up, but get used to the 93 before I start. So I've been also setting up my GoPro as well, so I can put it on my head. Super hot setup, it's nice. Not really, it's really weird looking. But yeah, that's about it. I have 93 in my car now, and I'm super duper pumped to have it in here, but I'm even more pumped to get home because this is like the last hour, and it's one of the most painful hours. So I'll get the 93 flowing through my system. Oh yeah. There we go. An acceleration a day keeps the carbon away. That's what they say. All of that rhymed. I officially am Dr. Seuss. Yep. All right, I am almost on the final stretch. Well, I'm technically almost in my city. I still have about 15 minutes to go, but it's 15 minutes that I know very well, and it feels like, I mean, I've done this very many times, so yeah, it is finally almost over. It's pretty big. I'm telling you, that drive it just takes every bit. It's like, it's almost as bad as like having a track day. It's like at the end of the day, you're so done. I mean, you use so much focus. It's just a very demanding drive, and I'm honestly just glad to be done with the trip. So I did get some super cool face melting jamming in, I guess. Wow, I can't, what is talking? I don't even know. But seriously, thank you guys for watching this. You know, I really enjoy doing new stuff, and this has honestly been super cool. Seriously, doing something completely different than what I'm used to doing. So thank you guys for your constant support, and just for always watching my videos and always telling me that you want more stuff, and giving me recommendations on what you want to see next. So, ooh, nice. That was a Z06. Wow, that is nuts. I want to drive it right now. Mr. Potato Legs over here is going to probably walk around a little while and not sit down for about 5 hours. And that's completely false. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, because it'll change your dang life. I'm taking way too long as always. Thank you guys for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out. My first encounter with a human being in this city was a truck flying past me for no good reason, doing this out the window, and then pulling a trigger like that. Totally missed this place.